crossed 50 million in ARR. What was the hardest phase?
I would say that there's two phases that sort of come to mind when you bring that up. One is right around that space you're talking about in terms of stage, like going from 10 to 25 million, even to just try to keep it narrow. That's when things start to change. You start to get sophisticated. You start to have some commits from a revenue perspective that you're going to have to accomplish. And so as great as it is to have that freshness, that newness, that feeling of autonomy, and we can try a lot of new things. Phase one of that kind of starting to change, not wholly, but a little bit, is when you actually need to put some sophistication around the predictability of the business. And so I do think that was kind of the first phase where I felt a little bit of turbulence, was bringing in a CRO, really sophisticating the business from a cost and a production standpoint. And I think that is kind of phase one of change in an org. You need to start thinking about what it costs to produce what you're producing, as opposed to just trying to hit a number for the sake of hitting a number. And so, that came with compensation changes, that came with stock changes, and just a whole lot of expectation setting that was new to a lot of the people who had been there. But again, it's those same people that make it through those hard times, who have the right perspective that this is a startup, and if they're really in it for the long haul, that comes with the territory. And that was hard to learn for the first time. But again, anybody who's looking at companies or it plays in this market, it's really important to understand that you're in a startup. You're going to be bootstrapped until your IPO. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Like, you're going to be bootstrapped, and you got to be ready to be flexible and make changes.